Hey everybody, it's me Andrew. I hope you're all doing great today. This is my second video today. The energies are unique and heightened spiritually, so I hope that you're tuning in. I'm sure you are. Everybody is. Spiritually, you're opening up right now to tune into this video to understand more of what I'm trying to tell you. And welcome to Great Days. Today's video, or this video, is going to be all about spiritual beings. I just did a video on Maya, which means magic or illusion in Sanskrit, and life is eternal, life is energy, life is forever in fluctuation, transformation. And when you start understanding this, when you start interiorizing this to create an identity revolving around this, you can start opening up to more of your spiritual dimensions. If you haven't seen Maya, click this video right here in the top left corner and get in tune with Maya, okay? Spiritual beings is today's video, or this video, and I'm just gonna go over a lot of different ways to understand and open yourself up to becoming a spiritual being yourself, and even being able to perceive different beings or entities in higher dimensions or lower dimensions, higher dimensions. So let's get right into it. Spiritual beings, we are all spiritual beings. Like I said in the Maya video, we are purely energy. E equals mc squared. If you want it scientifically or mathematically proven, you are energy. If you want it proven methodically, go with yoga, okay? If you want it proven by different cultures, you can go and research the Hindu culture, Indian culture, literally any other culture that is in tune with nature, and they will tell you that life is energy. It's eternal, right? So when you understand this, your energy starts increasing. Like I said, your consciousness starts opening up to more of the different dimensions in life, or the different dimensions of life. And when you open up these different dimensions, you start tuning into more of the spirituality within yourself, and you start becoming more of a you start becoming more of a spiritual being yourself, meaning you become spiritual. Your spirit, your energy, your that same eternity that is forever putting on a cosmic drama for itself to understand and enjoy its own dance. So, how do you become a spiritual being? The energies right now, being the moon is aligned in Pisces and even aligned to fixed star Merkab, which is symbolic or representing the light body, which is the Merkaba, which is the two superimposing tetrahedrons counter rotating, which is our light body. So in other words, with this time right now, this space, the energies that are coming down are highly amplifying our spirituality, which is in everybody, which is a true nature, okay? It is your true nature. It is like the parent or the child to the body-mind relationship. Okay? And how do you become a spiritual being yourself? Like I said, all it takes is amplifying your energy, opening up your consciousness, your awareness, raising your consciousness, your awareness to perceive more of the dimensions that life has to offer. Because life is literally eternal, it's literally infinite, it's literally forever in every direction, inwardly and outwardly. And when you know this, you can start opening yourself up to all the different moments that make up the eternal moment. And within each one of these moments is a different dimension, or there could be literally other entities, there could be so much. Okay, I can't even put any words on it. I would say it all starts with bringing your consciousness inward. So basically what I mean by that is there's outward experience and there's inward experience. This is why meditation, to bring an inward consciousness to your body and mind. Be aware of your actions. Be aware of your thought. Be aware of your emotions. Emotion, energy in motion. Motion, which is energy in motion. Be aware of your actions, your thought, and your emotions. And you will start generating an inward consciousness. And whenever you start cultivating an inward consciousness, you then start revolving more so around inwardness. And most people nowadays are living in the outer experience, the outer perception, in physical experience, physical sensations. And this is what limits you from your spirituality, your spiritual experience, which is you as a bodiless energy formlessness, which is also eternal. Okay? Maya. The truth is, all you have to do is literally generate an inward consciousness, and your energy will start rising. Your chakras will open up, your energy configuration centers, and you then will be able to start dwelling more within an identity that is understanding that you are truly energy. And then you can start opening up more dimensions to life, metaphysical dimensions, mental dimensions, even higher physical dimensions that you have never been exposed to. And it's beautiful because it literally brings in that beauty and that phenomenal nature and that extraordinary nature of life that is so familiar, especially around the time you were birthed, but has just been lost to dullness and grayness nowadays. So spirituality is all about coming back into that splendor and that extraordinariness and that opening of multiple dimensions of life once again, like you once were before you were born, in the void. Okay, this is one dimension of life, or it goes beyond life and goes beyond death. It's the void. Okay, it's a space where spirit dwells, consciousness dwells, and builds geometry in order to build the physical nature of life and the mental nature of life. It's like a spiritual dimension. And like I said, there's more than just one different realm of spiritual beings. There's literal there's literal cultures of different vibrational beings that our two eyes will never be able to perceive, because our two eyes are for physical experience, physical sensation. That's why you need the sixth sense. You need to open up the pineal gland, or you need to use the pineal gland, my bad. You need to open up the third eye chakra, which is right here. And when you open up the third eye chakra, it corresponds to the pituitary gland. My bad, guys. It corresponds to the pituitary gland. Sorry, I'm going too fast. The third eye chakra is an energy configuration corresponding to the hue of indigo, and it also corresponds anatomically to the pituitary gland, and this allows you to use your sixth sense. When you open the third eye chakra, the ajna in Sanskrit, you are opening the sixth sense up. And when you start understanding life through the sixth sense, you understand that there's energy bodies everywhere, and you can start to understand more of the spiritual dimensions of life, and then you can become yourself a spiritual being. This is where the energies are canonically shifting a lot of the globe's population nowadays to embody a spiritual nature, due to the fact that the Great Conjunction, which is when Jupiter and Saturn conjunct in Aquarius 0 degrees, the energies that peaked there on December 21st, 2020 were so highly spiritual, or like so highly life-changing. Like it changed the entire way the solar system was positioned, and this brought down to the earth a major shift in energy and consciousness to a whole majority of the globe, which is bringing about a great awakening, which is that majority of people, a whole new collective rising in awareness to become newly embodied spiritually. And the Great Awakening is a direct result of the Great Conjunction, which was that astrological event, like I said. So now the stars are still shifting and positioning themselves to bring in that shift in energy, that shift in awareness, that shift in consciousness, to bring that same collective to a higher vibration of energy and consciousness expansion as well, cultivating more spiritual beings. And this is why the new moon in Pisces is so strongly making way for spirituality, because it's literally that same awakening, that period of great awakening. It's called the Dwapara in the precession of the equinoxes. There's 4 different yugas, 4 different periods, which is part of the precession of the equinoxes, which is made up of 4 different periods called yugas. There's the Kali Yuga, there's the Dwapara Yuga, and then there's another yuga, and then there's another yuga. Kali Yuga is what we have came out of during the age of Pisces, and Dwapara Yuga is what we entered in the age of Aquarius. And it literally is a precession of the equinoxes is what that is. It's basically a cycle which is in whole 26,000 years, and every 26,000 years, sorry guys, not every Twix, every 26,000 years the earth cycles one time, and this cycle is making way for novelty, which is evolution in a solar system scale, or even a galactical scale. And yeah, it's fascinating, it's amazing. I have a lot of knowledge to talk about for astrology. I just need to cultivate a better integration of it to communicate it out. And yeah, basically the precession of the equinoxes, half of the 26,000 periods that make up the whole precession is going towards the center of the Milky Way, and the other half of the precession of the equinoxes, which is 12,000 years, is going away from the Milky Way. And then it just keeps doing that. It goes towards the center of the Milky Way and then comes back away from the Milky Way. Every time we go towards the center of the Milky Way, the first 12,500 years, there's awakening periods, because that going into the centering is bringing in a whole different shift in energy. But yeah guys, that's going to be all for today. The computer's dying, so subscribe, click upon this video, generate some static electricity from your fingertips. I love you, and have a great day.